Hi everyone, welcome back. In this tutorial, I will show you how to export appointments to Excel in the Blazor Scheduler component. The scheduler supports exporting all its appointments both to an Excel or ICS extension file. It offers different methods to export its appointments in an Excel or iCal format file. In this video, I'll demonstrate exporting appointments with customized fields, specific events, and recurring appointments. I'll also cover how to customize column header texts with custom fields and date formats in the Blazor Scheduler during the export, as well as how to export with a custom file name and various file formats. To get started, I'll open an existing Blazor WebAssembly app, where I have added Blazor Scheduler component and bound it to the tValue property set to the appointment data model class. I have bound those events to the data source property of the schedule event settings. If you want to learn how to get started with the Blazor Scheduler component, check out the video linked in the YouTube card above. You can also find this example by following the link in the provided description below. Now, let's run the example application. Look now, it renders with provided appointments. Let's explore how to export appointments with customization in the Blazor Scheduler component. Now, I will demonstrate how to export these appointments to an Excel file. It allows you to export all its events into an Excel format file by using the Export to Excel Async method. By default, it exports all the default fields of Scheduler mapped through the Schedule Event Settings property. First, I declare the component reference named Schedule Reference and bind the ref attribute to the Scheduler component. Using the scheduler reference, I can access the built-in method called Export to Excel Async to export the scheduler events. First, I need to display the Excel Export button that allows you to export scheduler events with a simple button click. To achieve this, I'll be using the Syncfusion button component namespace. Then, I define the Blazor button component with the content, Excel Export, and add the on-click event. In this event, I will bind the event handler which is responsible for handling the export to Excel functionality. So, I create the public async method named onExport to Excel. Inside the method, if the schedule reference is not null, I call the Export to Excel Async method using the schedule reference to export scheduler events into an Excel format file. Finally, I bind the onExport to Excel method to the onClick event of the button component. Look now, you can see the Excel Export button when I click the button. It will initiate the download of the Excel file. As you can see, the scheduler events have been successfully exported into an Excel file format. And all the default fields are included. Next, I will show you how to export with custom fields. By default, Scheduler exports all the default event fields that are mapped to it through the Schedule Event Settings property. However, if you want to export appointments with custom fields, I can achieve this by specifying the required fields inside the onExport to Excel method. Inside the method, I create an instance of export options. This class allows you to define the specific options for the Excel export. In the export options, I've set export type to XLSX format, which means the exported file will be in the Excel format. The fields property is set to an array of strings containing the fields I want to export. In this case, ID, subject, start time, and end time will be exported. Finally, I will pass the options instance as an argument to the Export to Excel Async method. Look now, when I click the Excel Export button, when I open the downloaded file, as you can see, the exported Excel file contains only the custom fields I specified: ID, subject, start time, and end time. Next, I will show you how to export custom event data. By default, the whole event collection bound to the scheduler gets exported as an Excel file. If you want to export only specific events of scheduler or some custom event collection, follow these steps. First, I need to create a list of appointment data called custom data source. In this list, I define the specific appointments I want to export. Inside the onExport to Excel method, I set the custom data property to bind the created list of custom data source. Look now, when I click the button, it will download the Excel file. See, the Excel file is exported with custom scheduler events. Next, I will demonstrate how to customize the column header texts with custom fields exporting. If you need to change the field names of appointments in the column header, follow these steps. Inside the onExport to Excel method, I create a list called export fields of type export field info, which allows us to customize the column header texts for the exported data. Each entry in this list represents a field in our data with two properties, name and text. The name property corresponds to the actual field name in the data. The text property represents the customized column header text I want to display in the Excel file. Then I update the export options. I set the fields info property to create a list of export fields. Look now, when I click the Excel export button, it will download the Excel file, then I open the downloaded file. As you can see, the exported Excel file now displays the customized field names of appointments in the column header. Next, I will demonstrate how to export with the custom file name. By default, the scheduler allows you to download the exported Excel file with the name schedule. However, if you want to customize the file name, follow these steps. Inside the onExport to Excel method, I update the export options and set the file name property to scheduler data. Look now, when I click the Excel export button, it will download the Excel file. Now you can see the file name is changed to scheduler data. Next, I will show you how to customize the Excel file format. By default, the scheduler exports event data to an Excel file in the XLSX format. You can also export the scheduler data from XLSX to CSV format. Inside the onExport to Excel method, I change the format to CSV in the existing export type property. Look now, when I click the Excel export button, it will download the CSV file. Now you can see the format is changed to CSV. Next, I will show you how to export with a specific date format. By default, the dates in the exported file use the standard format. However, if you want to customize the date format, follow these steps. Inside the onExport to Excel method, I set the date format property to assign the US date format. Look now, when I click the Excel export button, it will download the Excel file. As you can see, the exported Excel file now displays dates in the specified format. Next, I will show you how to export individual occurrences of a recurring series. By default, the scheduler exports recurring events as a single piece of data by exporting only their parent record into the Excel file. If you want to export each individual occurrence of a recurring series appointment as a separate record in an Excel file, follow these steps. Before implementation, I removed the custom data source list and related properties for clear understanding purposes. Then I've already added the string property, named recurrence rule, to hold the recurrence pattern of each appointment. Make sure that you don't forget this step. Next, inside the onExport to Excel method, I update the export option and set the include occurrence to true. Look now, first, I'll add some recurrence events to the scheduler. I'll double-click on an empty cell to add appointments. And set the title, along with setting the recurrence pattern to daily with a count of 5 occurrences. After saving the details, you can see the scheduler populated with additional appointments. Then I click the Excel export button. It will download the Excel file. Then I open the downloaded file. As you can see that each individual occurrence of the appointment is exported into an Excel file. Now let me summarize. In this video, I covered how to export in the Blazor Scheduler component. Additionally, I'll be covered some functionalities related to export such as customized fields, specific events, and recurring appointments. I also covered how to customize column header texts with custom fields and date formats in the Blazor Scheduler during the export, as well as how to export with a custom file name and various file formats. For more information on Scheduler's features, be sure to check out the documentation link provided in the video description. If you would like to see the working code of this example, you can download it from the GitHub link in the description below. I've also provided a link where you can see if you qualify for a free community license to use all our Blazor products. If you found this video useful, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to our channel to watch more videos like this. Thanks for watching.